And welcome back, everybody, as we are going into semi-final number 2. Shahan TSABARY from Israel, Stino MUL from the Netherlands, VLUGT from the Netherlands, and Leonardo CASATI. Your second semi-final. We know that Lorenzo CASATI and Jeremy Burlando are waiting anxiously to see who they will be going up against, to see who will be the world champion coming out. And now semi-final number 2. Info in for you guys and girls. The tide is pushing up. Let's not forget 7 o'clock in the afternoon will be that high tide. So we're just past mid-tide at the moment. Kickers looking, as we can see, very, very juicy. Guys are really being able to send it. Yellow flag in the sky. Less than a minute to go. So TSABARY from Israel has been their standout of one of the rookies coming here. He was 17th in Lords of Tram. And he is now in the semi-final, and this boy has been throwing down. Stino, so consistent. Some style, huge height, and always a force to be reckoned with. VLUGT, the Viking, hailing out of Netherlands, living out of my hometown of Tarifa. This guy, if it's a double, you know he is going to be throwing the power. And then Leonardo CASATI, the younger of the CASATI brothers, has a point to prove. He does not want to be in his brother's shadow anymore. Will he come out shining? We will soon find out. Let's go. Green flag in the sky. Red turn in the sky. Starting off, we are going to be having, coming at you, Shahan TSABARY, who is going to be out there on the black core. I love it when the TV falls down, but we're back. So, coming up next, Stino, out there on the new Moto X, the Alula kite there from Cabrina. As he starts looking for a kicker, he goes up into the moon. There's the style going from the fin, coming around, and a little grab. So consistent, this guy. 18.7, he hasn't been jumping anything under 16 the whole competition long. And here, up. Just kite loop, late backboard off from the fin, adding the difficulty. And double spinning it on the way down. So good opening move there for him. So VLUGT will be coming at us. I like the Euro football terms. Is this the England versus Netherlands equivalence? Could be. Could be. So there we can see Leonardo dropping in. Oh, up and around. Doobie with the kite loop and the board off. And gets the landing. Beautiful there. From Zaha, who already has a 5.77 kite loop board off. Back row, and he's now done it with the front. So next up is going to be Stino MUL out there in the yellow lycra. All right, so Stino here on the inside. All right, so Stino looking for the kicker. He goes up. Yes, he does. Contra loop. Board off with a front rotation. Stino just getting some scores on the board. And then as soon as he gets those three, I mean, pretty much every single time he does those 3 base scores, just wrapping himself around and then starts to increase it. All right, here comes Hill. Looks like he's seen a kicker. He's gaining speed. Is he going to be going for it? No, he isn't. So far, it is tells me with a 12.34. 6.90 for Stino, 6.83 and a 5.30. Waiting for that second score there for Steen. So more, what's he got? And here, VLUGT. Gil. Sides against it again. He's going to have to go on this next run, or he might be timed out. You already got the kite loop, the double kite loop back roll. Now looking, he's been doing the boogie double loop as well. Boogie double. All right, he's looking for the kicker. And there it is. Boogie double. And gets the landing. Not quite getting the height he probably wanted. Let's not forget, only 2 athletes will continue on. In this case, contrary to what the Highlander said, only 2 can prevail. So 2 athletes will be able to move their way into the big final to meet Jeremy Burlando and Lorenzo Casati. Leonardo Casati landing straight on the beat. Let's see if we have a replay of that move. Yes, we do. Up and away. Kite loop, double kite loop, board off, extended, and nicely landed there from him. All right, here comes, these boys are jumping pretty much right next to them. Double back. Board off, kite loop there from him. Oh, that's what I call perfect landing. This kid is just so in control. Landing, probably put that board on about a foot away from the ocean. Look at this. So it goes out, there's one. Here, takes it off, loops it around, and boom, straight back on, and lands perfectly while the kite was looping underneath him. That just shows the control that he has. So he will be moving into 3rd position at the moment. And now updating those scores, he is in 2nd position. So now, see what's it going to be. 2 decent moves on the scorecards. Looking for move number 3. Here we are. Ese cámara que se aleje. Oh, he does get it. No! Getting looped and wrapped around. Something went wrong there. All right, so Gil waiting for his flag. You have a look. All right, there it is. Blue flag is in the sky. Blue flag is in the sky, so it's going to be a 3rd trick attempt for Gil. He is going very far out. All right, so Hill. What's it going to be? Double kite loop back roll. Double kite loop with a front roll already. Are we going to be seeing the S loop? Looking for that kicker. Sides against it. He's having a tough time. Wind around 40 knots. Looking a little lighter, I reckon. All right, here we go. Gil. Going across. Looking for the kicker. Goes up. And no, you can see not happy with that. So that is going to be a crash for him. Leonardo CASATI up next. Out there on the New Holland Thrive. That new ripstock. Also the weld seams. Some new materials coming out of the Brainchild factory. As the evolution of construction of kites is at a pinnacle right now, where all different types of constructions are coming out. Velula, Aloha, and a load of different new things just about to be launched. A double kite loop late back board off from CASATI. Very nice. Calm and collected. Oh, the double claim. Hands are in the sky. 14 years of age, ladies and gentlemen. 14 years of age. I am almost 3 times his age. And that's me out. Goodbye. It is insane what these kids are doing. And he's going to get a nice score for it as well. All right. So here we can see kite loop late back from the fin. So kite loop late back board off from the fin. But not getting the height, not getting the yank either. You can see just not getting the best of takeoffs. Still, scores on the board. Scores on the board. But we're waiting for those big moves. And this man is known for them. Let's see what more has. Stino coming in hot. And deciding against it. All right, now here. Stino lining himself up. Goes up, big boogie board off. Boogie loop board off. And lands it clean. You can see how he just stalls to get that height. So consistent here, Stino. Look at this, he stalls, gets the height. Boom. Up and over. Adding the board off in there and comes down. Very nice there from the Dutch athlete. Mr. SpaceX. Now, Gil. Couldn't find the kick on that last one. Guys going even further behind the mountain now. Not making our lives easy, but still getting the action. He goes up. There's one S-loop, and he free falls. Oh! Lands in an absolute bundle. Double kite loop board off, extends it, and he does. That's a beauty. Leonardo CASATI. Elva, more unstable than your ex-girlfriend. That's saying something, mate. It's ridiculous how high these guys are jumping. We saw yesterday 24s. Does seem a little bit gustier out there today. And yeah, Adams Gil, he is one of the heavier athletes we have on tour. He's a big lad. But at the moment, when it comes to the overall positions, let's have a look. We've got Casati first, Stino second, Shazar second. I do apologize. All right, so now it's going to be Stino. Yellow flags in the sky. What's he got? What's he got? There you go, Mr. Cameraman. You're back in action. Keep it like that. That is the angle we want to see. There he goes. Going for the double front board off with a contra. Can he come around? Yes, he does. In an extra grab, showing the control. Perfect. Stino looking to improve on a 5.13. I reckon he probably has done that. You can see he got the height. Yeah. Contra front board off, 5.13. And he is going to be improving on that score. I'm going to go out on a limb. A lot more height, a lot more control. All right, Hill. Got the right kicker. Now he has. S-loop. Comes down. And this time he does get the landing. There you go, got the kicker. And there is the S-loop. So as it stands, we can see so far, Stino now in first position, a 6.20, so improving on that 5.13 by more than a point. Casati, S-loop answering back. Not a huge kite angle there on that one. They are jumping right towards us. It does look like that wind has backed off. And here, multiple rotations with the loop there. But he's going to have to up his game if he wants to have a chance of getting into the final, because both Stino and Casati are throwing down. You can see the replay. Double back roll, board off, kite loop with a board spin as well. An extra rotation on the way down there for him. It's a great move. And, oh, Stino letting go. Eject, eject, eject. Coming in hot and a little bit too hot. And you can see just couldn't get that ball back on. That is a good question. How are your fantasies doing, guys? I bet there's been a couple of huge mix-ups after Pippa and Baby Shark getting out earlier than I think everybody expected. Has it all gone to? Has it all gone out? Have you still got a chance? I think, you know, it's how the cookie crumbles, Daniel. Both semis. In the other semi, you probably have the two most comfortable athletes in these conditions. We can see Jeremy Burlando and Lorenzo Casati. And in this one at the moment, similar scores, but just a little bit more inconsistent. So, Gil. You can see 40 knots gusts. He's hoping probably for a little bit more wind. As you can see, struggling on some of these moves. All right, Hill goes up. And that's better. S-loop. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Keeps it together now. All right, looked like a little bit of a claim. That's always a better sign. Take a look at this. So kite loops it one way and then kite loops it the other. Free falls. Pray to the Almighty and go off. Lorenzo. 1 foot S-loop. Did he do that on purpose? I mean, that Harlem kite, it just turns on a nickel. I mean, look at this. Foot came out. Oh, I'll put it back in. And you tell, you know what, why don't I just send the kite one way and another? Is there anything this young kid can't do? But definitely, I reckon he wasn't wanted to do that. So, red flag. Shahar is going to be coming in. And there he is going up. Double front board off with a contra. Looked like a contra out of the corner of my eye. Let's see the replay of that one. Up he goes. Yep. So double doobie. A doobie contra board off from the handle there. Steno, he's got the power, he's got the height. Here you go. Big boogie board off from the fin. He gets the feet back in. Can he land it? That is a big move, and the claim says it all. Boom, shaka, laka, bada bim, bada boom. C, C, C from Steno. Perfectly timed kicker above the cloud line. That means he's going to be into the 18s, maybe even the 20s. Wrapped it around. And you can see the claim. Oh, Hill going down hard there on that last move. Really hope he's all right. You can see it just goes up. Double kite loop, late backboard off, and comes down in a bundle. So that is going to be a crash for him. So Leonardo CASATI. And these guys, at this rate, they're going to be jumping in Fuerteventura, and we're going to have to get binoculars to see them. You can see the kickers are up there. That's why they are moved up into that corner. So here we go. Blue flag is still in the sky. White will be coming up next. All right, here we go. Leonardo, what's it going to be? I want to see something big. He's got a nice kicker in front of him. Oh, deciding against it. All right, keeping the expectations high. Double loop, but not having the angle. Definitely not having the angle. Leonardo is fourth because, yes, he has the least amount of tricks, the least amount of scores out there. As you can see, he has an 18.79. First position, Steno, 20.87. Second position, we have Zar, 19.14. Third, VLUGT with 19.07. And Leonardo CASATI with an 18.79. All right, so final move. This is for all the bacon. Be good if we could get that one in focus. Either that or I've left my glasses at home. Let's see if we can have a replay of that last move, as it is all on the line. There you go. Kite loop. Double front with a board spin. Does the first one, gets the board spin, and then goes for the second. So Steno all the way out the top, and he does get the landing. Replay, please. Steno goes up. Double front contra, so doobie contra board off. Nice and clean. Final move for Hill. All right, so here comes Hill. Final move of his heat. He needs to increase his score if he wants to stay alive. He goes up. S-loop! Oh! Comes down like a ton of bricks. I hope that guy is okay. We have gone from low tide to high tide with that hat wipeout. Look at that. Up, look at the angle. Huge, and it falls out of the sky. Oh, I give absolute respect to Hill. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of his road, meaning that it is going to be Steno MUL and Leonardo CASATI will be making their way into the final. So Stino and CASATI will be making their way into the final as scores are in. What a heat. And the final move here for Leonardo. Looks like he is going to be giving us a show, even though he is in. I mean, you know, 14-year-olds. You got to puff your chest out. He goes up. Kite loop. Double kite loop board off. And the crowd goes wild. So, Leonardo CASATI, Lorenzo CASATI, Jeremy Burlando, and Stino MUL are your finalists here at the Qatar Airway GKA Kite Big Air World Championship.